I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Don't mind the age of this, my dress. I bought it in Madagascar, in Diragandi Street, so many years back. I'm so emotionally attached to it because of the beauty of Madagascar and the way my friend, Reverend Finba Ogu, took very good care of me. I love Madagascar. I hope to come back. Let me quickly say this. I desire to hold conferences in different countries. If you can organize a conference for your people in your church, in your community, in your country, you can call people together and I will come. We'll discuss the conditions and I will come. I'll be going to one African country, and there are invitations to come to other nations of the world. Now, I'm looking at the VUCA situation and the Nigerian political scene. I tried to distance myself from the Nigerian political scene because it's very irritating. Now, I said VUCA means volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Recently, we had two people declared as governors in Adamawa State. A resident electoral commissioner who does not have the constitutional right to declare somebody a governor went ahead before the completion of collation of results and declared Binani as governor. Ironically, Binani supporters went into the streets celebrating, knowing that an illegality has been perpetuated because things have become ambiguous in Nigeria. We no longer have values. We no longer know what represents reality and what represents falsehood. Why did that take place? One of the reasons for volatility in the world is desperation. People are going to be desperate. People are going to be ethnocentric. People are going to be more nationalistic. And in the process of being nationalistic, they will hate foreigners. They are going to be ethnocentric because they will see non-indigens as a threat. The simple reason why this desperation is taking place is lack of social justice. I was able to go to school with the children of the elites, despite having a father that was a refuse collector, because there was social justice. I could pass the entrance and I would be taken on merit. People joined the army on merit. Today, if you want to join the Nigerian army, you will need a major general, a brigadier general to sign your forms for you. How do you get to reach such people? I went to school based on the fact that the school fees was moderately affordable and salaries were paid on time. Today, salaries are owed, pensions are owed, and then somebody will take about what will take 1 million years for a junior worker to save and accrue it to himself as pension. After enjoying pension as governor, you enjoy pension as senator, you enjoy pension as whatever. So there is going to be an accumulation of wealth in the hands of a few citizens. And there is going to be so much poverty in the hands of majority. So you'll see that in Nigeria, we are gradually becoming the poverty capital of the world, with 90 million people living below the poverty line. And so with this disparity, people are going to be desperate, they are going to be angry, and the society will easily explode if there is a little trigger. The next thing, desperation, that will cause ambiguity is that because people are desperate to corner wealth, corner positions to themselves, even when unqualified, the resultant effect is that decisions, legal political, economic, are not taken based on the interest of the people or the country, but they are based on elite capture. Elite capture is when the elite in a society take the juicy things in the society and leave the dregs for the people. A time comes, according to the Dr. Apoki's balloon theory, every society is like a balloon. If you put adequate pressure, it will soar. The wind of life will make it soar, and such countries can develop. But when the pressure inside the balloon gets too much, and when the heat outside gets too much, it explodes. And that's what is going to happen very soon in some countries. I did not mention any country. There's so much anger built up. Now, I mentioned the case of constitutional crisis that might arise. The Supreme Court had taken decisions over the years, including when Buhari went to court, that you must have 25% of the votes in the Federal Capital Territory for you to be declared president. 2 presidential candidates did not meet that specification. 1 presidential candidate met that specification. What is going to happen? What happened in Adamawa is a grandchild of what happened in the presidential election. People were told that they will reconvene at a certain time. By 4 a.m., the INEC chairman declared somebody to be the winner of the presidential election. That has not ever happened in Nigeria. 4 a.m. So he did not sleep. Contrary to what he had said would be the modus operandi of transmitting results, collating results, he did his own thing. Now we are seeing states where somebody won an election, one result was published first, another result is being published in the same platform of the Independent Electoral Commission. Anger is building up. People are frustrated. And then the polythene bag theory, Dr. Apoki's polythene bag theory, will also emerge. That is to say, every society is like a polythene bag. As you keep carrying weights of anger, of oppression, and deprivation, of frustration, a time comes, the polythene bag will tear, and several people, ethnic groups, and fractions, non-governmental operators will leak out of the system. I pray it doesn't happen in my great country, but that is what we are presently playing with. We must act decisively and remove ambiguity from the political system, the economic system in Nigeria. Too many things are not defined, because when you elect people, appoint people because of tribal sentiments, because of religious sentiments, because of regionalism, incompetence sits on the throne. And Peter's law will eventually come to pass. Peter's law states that if you keep promoting a man, a time comes when you promote him into incompetence. If we keep electing and selecting people who do not have character, capacity, content, and commitment to this country, we will have a situation at hand where nothing really works. So what do? I'm speaking up. Men of value, men who love this nation and who love their nations must speak up, because those who are perpetuating this evil in these countries and in my country are less than us. They are less intelligent than us. And we must not be silenced. We must not give up on our countries. In the VUCA situation in this country, we must pray that people will come to their senses and take right decisions to save our nation. Please don't celebrate evil. From my 64 years of existence in this country has a way of catching up with you. What you tolerate, what you celebrate, the injustice you tolerate, the frustrations you tolerate, the oppression and deprivation you tolerate, one day it will be your turn. It will catch up with you. Please pray for Nigeria. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to my bookstore online, petrapublications.com. Petra is Petra, publications.com. One word. And get my books and get my videos. Those of you who are requesting to be mentored, the first thing is to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow my videos, go to my blog and my online bookstore, get materials, read them, and then listen to these messages, not only for the content, for my character, the way I live. I live a simple life, and I live an inexpensive life. I live a consistent life, and I developed my intellect, I developed my spirituality, I developed relationships, and I'm not too big to relate with any person, even though I can be quite aggressive intellectually. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Remember to subscribe and share this video. God bless you.